Joining us today, national champion and Heisman Trophy winner, former first-round pick of the New Orleans Saints, and current Baltimore Ravens running back, Big Truzz. Mark Ingram. Mark, welcome to the show.
What's up, bro? Appreciate y'all having me.
Appreciate you coming on, my dude.
Appreciate you coming on, man. We got to ask the hard question first. Elephant in the room. I'm not talking about the draft. I'm talking about the dance-off. The last time I saw you at Bushrod's wedding, 2013. Haven't seen you since, so I need to know. Who won? Because everybody tells me you won. I say I won. My grandmom tells me I won. We need to get your opinion about this, man. We've been dying.
Hey, I think, you know, it was a great time, bro. You know, I think we all won. I don't think there was a winner or a loser. I think everybody was hitting their best. I think it was just a big celebration for our best homies, for our family right here. And I think we all just, you know, was victorious in showing off our dance moves, man.
There you go.
But listen, I do have film of the dance-off. So
we can let other people judge if you know what I mean?
Next time we get you on, I'm gonna have no. Next time we have you on, I'm gonna have that queued up, and we're gonna let the public figure out who had the best move.
We'll let the people vote.
For sure. I took your heart and gave it back. When you took my face, you never gave it back. You shot it out. I'm still waiting for it.
I can't give it back because you thought you won. You never got your face back, so you couldn't have won.
Touche.
Yeah. Hey, man, how's quarantine life in the Ingram household, man? And this is a two-parter. So how's the quarantine life going for you guys? And what's your biggest obstacle to get ready for the NFL season?
Man, quarantine is smooth. I think we're all just kind of trying to learn ways to deal with the situation that's going on in the world right now. And, you know, the kids aren't in school, so we just trying to keep them learning, keep them occupied, full-time daddy daycare. And I think the main obstacle is of preparing for NFL season is just not being with the team, you know, OTAs and mini camp and you know, off-season workouts, all that would be cranking up right now. And, you know, facilities and gyms are closed down. So you just kind of got to get creative with where you're working out, who you're working out with, and making sure you're safe, making sure you're still practicing that social distancing, making sure everybody's staying healthy, and also following the rules for everyone to, you know, with the social distancing thing we got going on. So I think the main obstacle is just trying to prepare yourself physically and to prepare yourself to stay in shape and stay healthy. But I'm doing a good job. I'm working out 5 days a week, coming home and doing full-time daddy daycare. So I think so yeah, that's about it, man. That's about it.
Before we, Miha, I'm about to kick it to you. I know they tossed around the idea of playing in maybe a half-empty stadium. Now, I know that would be – it's a disadvantage because, you know, when you play at the bank, like you say, or you play in that Superdome, that's a huge home field advantage for the home team. So, I mean, what's your thoughts just on playing in a half-empty stadium, something that's never been that's never happened?
And I mean, I think half-empty is good news because I think they were saying no fans in general. You know what I mean? So I think, you know, but just fans, it brings energy every week. You know what I mean? Whether you're at home, that's a big advantage for your team. You know, the energy, you get to, you know, stay in your city and play in your home. You play the game, hopefully win the game. You get to go back home, sleep in your own bed, no traveling.
Right.
And then when you go on the road, you know, it's like you guys versus the world. You know what I mean? And I love that element of playing on the road, playing in hostile environments as well. So playing with no fans or half fans, I think that'll be strange, you know. And I think that's something that nobody really wants to, you know.
Nobody wants to do it.
I think nobody wants that. I don't think anybody wants that to happen, but I think we all just want everyone to be safe. We want everyone to be healthy. So if we have to play no fans or half fans, so be it. But hopefully this thing just, you know, gets better and we can resume with our regular scheduled programming, you know?
For sure.
Ravens draft just happened. Phenomenal draft. It looks like the Costa followed in Ozzy's footsteps and just took the best available. Did take a running back. got to talk about a little bit here. J.K. Dobbins kind of fell into their lap. We know you're still the man, but tell us about that process. Did they call you ahead of time? Have you talked to J.K.? Tell us all that.
No, they didn't call me ahead of time. I don't feel like they need to call me. I've been on several teams going on my 10th season, and I think there's been a backdraft in almost every class that I've been a part of, and not one time has a GM or a coach called me on it. So that's just part of the business, man. And when you got a special player, a special back like that, that's just falling and sliding in the draft for no particular reason. And they chose best player available. And, he's been tearing the Big Ten up for 3 years. I've been watching him run the rock. He can run the ball really well. And in order to be a championship contender, in order to contend for a championship year in and year out, you have to draft ballers. You have to draft guys that can play at a high level. And I think that's what they did with all the picks that we got. So competition breeds excellence. He's a great runner. He's going to come to a great room that we got, me, Gus Edwards, Justice Hill. And we're going to try to, just help prepare him, help develop him, and help him contribute to us winning the championship. I think that's the main goal of everyone on the team, everyone in the room.
Yeah. Since we talking about the draft, you guys feel the team needs a receiver. You got 2 monster linebackers. And the most important position for you, they drafted 2 guards.
Yes,
because
sir.
you lost Marshall Yanda. You're talking perennial Pro Bowler, All-Pro, future Hall of Famer.
Yes, sir.
Can you just talk about that loss of Marshall Yanda to that offensive line of the Ravens?
Man, you know how it is, man, losing somebody that you can rely on and depend on, know that they're going to play at a high level, know that they're going to win their job, know that they're going to execute their assignment week in and week out. And when you lose a player like that who's done it at a high level for 13 years, like you said, I believe he'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Sure. 8 All-Pro, Pro Bowler. There is no replacing somebody like that.
Right.
There is no replacing that. You just hope that you can get a young player or a veteran player that can play consistent football, can play winning football, and develop their own legacy. You can never replace a legend like that. You can only hope that somebody comes in, fills that void, plays at a high level, and creates their own legacy. So, of course, I'm excited that we drafted 2 young guards. We got some young guys on the team that might be able to step in and fill that void. But it's always exciting for your front office to be able to, keep that foundation, keep those big hogs intact, because that's what you need to be successful. You can't win football games without them big boys in front of you, run blocking and pass.
Say it again. Say it again.
Hey. Everything I got in my life is because of big hogs. You feel me? Yeah. From high school, from middle school, from college to the pros, all my linemen, I love them with all my heart because I can't do nothing without them. So that's essential to the success of a football team.
Major love for the
yes,
big
sir.
guys.
Spoken like a great running back. Let Baltimore know this, because I've heard 2 ways about this: Big Truzz with some S's or Big Truzz with some Z's. Because we all saw Lamar's tattoo. We need to let them know what it is.
Man, it's whatever you feel, man. If you want to go with the Truzz, that's what it is. If you want to go with the Big Truzz, that's what it is. It's all on you. It's all how you feel. You know what I mean? It's to each its own. But it's all the same love. It's all what it is, Lamar got it tatted with 2 Z's, so it's super legit. If you get it tatted, I ain't got it tatted, so we'll go with the 2 Z's because that's legit. If you get it tatted, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Straight up. Yeah. Straight up. You completed 9. You're going into your 10th season. What a milestone that is for you. But what advice do you have for the younger players that are entering the NFL for their first time, and they'll be going through their first training camp?
Man, I would just say just stay down, work your butt off, and worry about what you can control. Don't stress things that you can't control. I think early in my career, there's certain things that you can't control. How much how much the coach has you on the field, what situations the coach puts you in. What you can control is how you prepare, how much you know of the playbook, knowing your assignment when the ball snaps, when you break the huddle, playing at a high level, making sure you're in shape, making sure you're in the best physical shape where you can play at the highest level, and just work hard, man. Don't do nothing crazy. Don't be talking crazy. Just go in there and be a good teammate, be a good person, work your butt off day in and day out, and you'll earn the respect of your peers in the locker room. Don't be stressing and driving yourself crazy about things that you can't control, because you won't be able to play and do the things you need to do when your number's called. So it sounds simple, and I think that's something that was really, kind of bothered me, in my first 4 or 5 years, just always, stressing about things that I couldn't control. When I learned to, just take advantage of my opportunities, make sure I was preparing at the highest level, and when my number's called, just execute at the highest level possible. Things changed a lot for me, and I was able to, be a lot happier playing the game in this business. And it's a tough business, man. You just got to be able to play at a high level, prepare yourself, and just be a good teammate. So that's what I tell the youngins. For
sure. Not making the same mistake twice. And just kind of, just like you were saying, because if especially as a running back, if you miss that blitz once, they'll talk to you. You'll figure it out. You miss that thing twice,
you coming out.
Yeah, it can be a hairy situation for you. You feel
for
me?
Sure. You hey, that's huge. Not making the same mistake twice. That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome.
For sure.
Hey man, like you said, that blitz pro, bro. You let Drew Brees get hit in that blind side more than one time, your butt coming out. You know what I mean? You let Lamar Jackson come in there and get decleated, which he probably won't. But if you do it, you're coming out. So that's great advice too, Big Bush. But hey, this was one of the vets. This is one of the OGs that kicked game to me when I came in as a rook. So as you see, he's still kicking game to me. You know what I mean?
Got to. That's my dog. That's my dog right there. Once the social distancing is over, we're gonna get the families together and we're gonna kick it again like old time.
For sure, man. I can't wait to get on that grill, man, with you, man. You be throwing it down on the grill. I see the laptop.
Kids gotta eat. Kids gotta eat. You know? Gotta eat.
I see the wall back over there. You got all the jerseys.
I need you. I need you though. I need you. This my big man wall right here.
Okay.
It's my big man wall. But
it ain't. I see Mike.
I see Landry. I see Torrey.
I gotta fill people in.
Don't be lying now.
It's majority the big man. It's the majority big man.
All right.
Me, you got anything?
I think we're good. You got the kids?
Come on over here, sweetheart. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Pretty girl.
Say hi.
Hi.
Yo, I don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. I see you dancing over there with Daddy.
You remember you and me was dancing to that? Uh-huh. What's your question for Mark?
What's been your favorite touchdown celebration?
My favorite touchdown celebration probably is the backpack kid. That was awesome. That thing was it went viral for a while.
That flop.
That was turned up, man. But probably the backpack kid. I know you know how to do that. You got all the dance moves. Show it to him. Yeah, floss on him. Yeah, floss on him.
All right, look. Now we got the big dog.
Young Bush.
Oh, boy, he had to go pull that Purple Ravens out.
Big Truzz. Yes, sir. What is do, Bush Jr.?
Give it to him. What is it?
What was your favorite thing about playing with Lamar Jackson?
My favorite thing about playing with Lamar Jackson is, dang, man, hold on. There's all type of commotion going on, but my favorite thing about playing with Lamar was he's just down to earth, man. He's a good teammate. He's a good dude, and obviously the plays he makes are unbelievable on the field, and to be able to see him through your face mask, through your helmet, is different. I wish I had a GoPro on my helmet so people could see the point of view of how he makes these plays. That run from the Bengals, I was telling him to slide and get down, and all of a sudden he spun out of tackles, made two people hit each other and going to the end zone. I'm like, bro, you got to get down. But I'm scared to tell him to get down now because he makes plays like that happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he's just a great dude, great person, great leader, down to earth, one of the guys, and electric in the things he does on the field. So that's what I enjoy most about him.
All right. Thank you. Get on out
That's
of here.
good. Hey, I appreciate the jersey, young Bush. Love
we
you,
gotta
dog.
we gotta represent out here, my dog.
You got to put it behind you, though, on the wall.
I'm gonna get that, man. I still got a bunch of jerseys. Don't be calling me.
Tell him me. Tell him me. That boy over here tripping, talking about we brothers, man. He ain't got no jersey.
Oh man, hey, this was dope, bro. I appreciate you. What's up, baby boy?
So what's up?
Okay.
What's your favorite movie you've been watching, man, all quarantine?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I rock with Spider-Man. I can rock with Spider-Man.
It's the new
Like-
Spider-Man, like the cartoon, John. Like we're like it's like two Spider-Mans. Peter Parker supposedly dies, and it's like the cartoon one. Not the real
Okay.
one. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, we definitely been getting our money's worth out this Netflix account for sure.
For sure. How many times you rented Trolls? You done rent that a few times?
They rented it last week? $20.
Yeah.
$20.
48 hours. I done rented it 3 times. Wifey said it's over with. I'm like,
I
I'm
can't
still
do it
looking
3
into
times,
like,
right? I'm retired. I ain't got them funds coming in. You feel me?
Oh,
I
you
can't
got
do it
them
3
funds.
times.
Oh, you got them funds. That boy, you got them funds now. Don't lie to me.
Come on, dog.
I know you were stacking, and now you get to sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor, man. That you deserve.
You got to. You have to. You know, we ain't gonna play and give it all back to her. You know what I'm saying?
Can't do it. Won't do it.
Won't do it.
Nah, can't do it.
Hey, I appreciate you, big dog. I appreciate
No problem,
you
bro.
coming
I
on.
appreciate you having me on. Anytime, I got you guys. You guys family. And appreciate y'all having me on.
For sure.
Thanks,
Next
Mark.
time we have you on, I'm gonna have that dance battle queued up.
Gotta have it. We're gonna let the people vote. We're gonna let the people vote on it.
I need my face back.
Oh, I can't wait till they see it. Oh boy.
Yes, sir.
All right. Stay
All
tuned
right,
for
y'all
that.
stay healthy.
Thanks,
y'all
Mark,
stay
again.
safe. God
Yeah,
bless.
you too. Appreciate
Big
you,
Truzz.
bro.
Yep. Big.
Trust.